What's up, everybody? Uncle Frank, Team Beer Guts, and we are back for the Tour de Beer. Different beer every day of the Tour de France. Yesterday was a rest day. And actually, I kind of wanted to do a video yesterday because, well, it's still the Tour de France. I mean, Lachlan Morton is riding the entire length of the Tour, so by himself, unsupported. If you haven't checked that out, you have to, and it's to raise funds for getting bicycles for children, which is freaking awesome. Uh, and other people do some reports, kind of recap of the week or whatever, and I had an idea of a beer. Didn't end up getting to it. It's just one of those things. So I'm still going to do that beer today, but it would be fitting to have done it yesterday because yesterday was the rest day. So the beer I would have done yesterday, that we're going to do today, Sam Adams non-alcoholic. It's called Just the Haze. Now, why would I do an NA beer? Well, to talk about the NA beers, actually there's two things to talk about, really. How much does it taste like beer? It's got to taste like beer. I've had some non-alcoholic beers that aren't very good. They taste like sweet, fizzy soda water, or really, really bitter. Probably using some extracts. In essence, making a carbonated beverage and adding some hop extract so you have the aroma and some of the bitterness, but there's no body. And it just rips right through. So it's got to taste like beer. And then, does it match the style? Is it in the style of what that is? And let's be honest, the tour's long. It was 4th of July weekend. Probably been throwing down a few more beers with your burgers and your dogs and your steak tips and whatever else. Cutting back on some of the calories wouldn't be such a bad idea. So again, this would have fit perfect yesterday. Didn't happen. We're still going to talk about it today. Taking a little bit of break from the beer, but not from the beer. So this one, the Sam Adams Just the Haze, is a non-alcoholic, hazy, juicy IPA. So it needs to be in that hazy, juicy style, and it needs to taste like beer and like IPA. So let's take a look at what we got here. It's middle of the afternoon, too, so this is a perfect beer, quote-unquote, to have with my lunch. Alright, so right now we're looking at a pretty good color here. Looking at that hazy, juicy color. A lot of nucleation sites. That's my fault. That's the glass. I've been using this for my water throughout the day and after my workout. So, whew. Lemon, citrus. Not quite tropical fruit, but some lighter fruits. Maybe a hint of green apple. But again, these are all things that should happen in an IPA. So we're on the right path here, right? Yes. Taste. It tastes like beer. All right, good. We have a winner. Again, it's not soda water with beer flavor. It's true to style. This is hazy, juicy IPA. It's in that style, and it tastes like beer. It's a little on the sweet side, but hazy, juicy IPAs aren't on the bitter side of IPA. They are more of your sweeter side. You're looking at tropical fruits typically. Hops are that component for your beer, which is going to have bitterness, flavor, and aroma. And a lot of old school IPAs, West Coast IPAs, concentrate on the bitterness. At least that's how it's been. Obviously things change, but it was the bitter side of it. The East Coast IPA and your New England IPA are going for your flavor and your aroma. Looking for some soft flavors for what you're looking here, or at least for the hop flavors, with some malt balance. There's more of that lemon, a little bit of grapefruit, pink grapefruit. Yeah, ruby red grapefruit. That's the flavor I'm thinking of there. Yeah. So, and this is good. This is a good choice. You know, if you haven't been riding and earning your beer, why not throw one of these into your mix? You know, you have your other beers and you have this. You're cutting down some calories. You're cutting down on your alcohol, and you're still getting the enjoyment of the flavor of a beer. So, this one is Just the Haze. So that's all they got in that, and it kind of goes in line with their other ones, the Wicked Hazy, and I think it's Double Hazy, which is their big beer. So this is the one that's on the other side. It is in the afternoon, so again, a good beer for that. And if you're catching up on your tour highlights, so yesterday we would have talked about the tour and what we've been impressed with so far. My picks, not looking so great. Julian Alaphilippe is down in the back. Some of the favorites are out. We talked about that last time. It just due to crashes. Some of them just had to pull. They were either too tired. They're going to the Olympics. Which also, I don't know. I kind of want to see them finish. I feel like getting in the tour is one of those things. It's awesome. It's an honor. And if you can start, you should start. But there's other goals that are going on. And what are they doing? Are they not in contention? It's good to see Geraint Thomas continue on. So that was pretty cool. Pogačar is super impressive. So Alaphilippe, though, doesn't mean he's out of it. He is still doing really, really well. In the front of the lead-out train for Mark Cavendish. Cav is en fuego, to quote Dan Patrick from back in the day. He looks great. His form is awesome. I might be more impressed with Mark Cavendish right now than Tadej Pogačar, who's in the yellow and still winning. And, I mean, he's blowing the doors off people these last two stages. And that's kind of where today picks up. I mean, it was a great stage. It had some hill challenges. One of the types of stages that I thought was perfect for Peter Sagan. This is his type because he's stronger uphill sprints than a lot of the other sprinters. It just wasn't meant to be, and I just don't think this is his year. Maybe he's still feeling something from the crash that he had early on in this tour. And I love Peter Sagan, and he's super entertaining, but I just don't think he's got it this now. And his lead-out train just isn't as good. And he's got the ability to pop it called 200 meters maybe, but everybody else is so strong that doing it at 350 meters, and he can't hold on that long. So then he's too far behind. He doesn't have the lead-out train to keep him there. He used to be so good about not needing a train, just getting to the right spot and then boom, taking off. Now he's just a little bit too far back, and there's just not enough distance for him. So hopefully he's in better form. I'd still love to see him win a stage, and he doesn't get the green jersey. Maybe Mark Cavendish gets the green. It's been super exciting to watch so far. So there's more to catch up on and more beer for me to be drinking. So again, thanks for joining me. Every day of the Tour de France, going to review a different beer. Today is day 10, I believe, stage 10. And it's been really cool. So join us for more beers, more bike reviews, and if you're into this, you know that routine. Hit that notification bell, subscribe so you know when there's new stuff coming down. Give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share. I got to be better about responding to people's comments. I'm not very good at that because a lot of it's hard on the phone. Actually, on the app, you can't do it. I can do it on my laptop, which is broken. So. But anyway, we'll do as best we can and get back to you tomorrow after tomorrow's stage and another new beer. As always, be good to yourself, be good to each other. That's about it. Cheers.